Hey yo everybody, what's up? It's your girl Mathena, and welcome to day 2 of Vlogmas. It is 7:36. I was supposed to be up at 6:30 for no particular reason. I just like waking up extremely early so that way I had the chance to, do the things that I need to, and then have some time to sit around and do whatever I want before I have to clock into work. Because I don't know about you, but the feeling of sleeping all the way until you have to get up and get ready for work, and then all you have time to do is maybe eat, get ready for work, and walk out the door. I don't like that, especially because I need time to wake up. And when they schedule you for almost 10 o'clock in the morning, I need time to wake up. I mean, then again, if I just let my body do the work, I'd probably be up naturally around 8 o'clock. But at the same time, no, I cannot do that. Now, how I normally like to start the mornings is with a nice bowl of cereal. Cutting up Cheerios today. Real nice, big team. Real nice. Can't forget the milk. And then normally what I do is I eat my breakfast while I watch something on YouTube or a show or something. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's how I start off my mornings. Right, so the time right now is 7:58. If you guys are wondering why I'm in uniform when I've got about 2 hours before I have to clock into work, that is very simple, really. It's because I don't want to do it later. See, how my brain works is when I put off something for a really long time until it's time to actually do the thing, my brain is all like, I don't want to do this. I should have done this sooner. Because it takes time out of, whatever it is that I'm doing. But, if I get it done and out of the way, like the only thing I have to do now is put on my shoes and my jacket. That's it. Make sure I have everything before I leave and then walk out the door. And, this applies for a lot of things, not just work. Like, for example, let's say, okay, so my boss sometimes, I'll be in the middle of doing something, and he says, whenever you're done with that, can you go do this thing? I immediately stop whatever it is I'm doing, unless it's drive-through. But if I'm sweeping up in the break room and whatnot, which is a really small little room, but if I'm sweeping up in the break room and he tells me, whenever you're finished with that, can you go get some drink carriers for drive-thru? Or can you help me stock up drive-thru? I immediately stop whatever it is I'm doing and go do that. So that way, there's also the added thing at work of, if I don't do it now, I may not get the chance to do it later. And what I mean by that is anybody who works at any fast food joint, not just Taco Bell, any fast food joint, knows that at any moment, you could be in the middle of a rush. I mean, yeah, sure, there's the designated times, for example, between about 11 and 2 is what Taco Bell says is our lunch rush. But, it could easily happen earlier. It could easily happen later. It could not happen at all. That's one of the things I don't like about fast food, is the fact that at any moment you could get extremely swamped and busy. I mean, sure, there's like, for example, okay, it's Christmas Eve. A lot of people, heads up, we're gonna be busy. Okay, that makes sense. Or like the day before Thanksgiving, or Cinco de Mayo. I hate Cinco de Mayo. I only worked at Taco Bell on a Cinco de Mayo one time, and I hated it. I almost lost my job, but that's a story for another day. But basically, I stop whatever it is I'm doing and I go take care of that thing. So that way, one, I don't have to do it later. And two, if we get busy, it's already done. But then again, I'm always prepping my drive through like an hour or an hour and 30 minutes before we're supposed to have our rush. Like when our ice machine was broken, we had to use this tub of ice. So I would be all like, I would go fill that up. I'd make sure we have extra cups, small, medium, and large, extra lids, straws. I made sure I had everything I needed. So that way, if I was in the middle of the rush, I did not have to step out of that drive-thru and go get something else. But yeah, basically the reason why I'm in my work uniform a whole 2 hours early is because so that way I don't have to do it later. Like after I record a few more clips, I'm going to play some video games. Kick back, relax before I have to leave for work. And, now that I've gotten into my work uniform, now all I have to do is slip on my jacket and shoes and walk out the door. It's that easy. Alright guys, the time is currently 9:29 p.m. I originally had a bunch of other clips, but some of the clips I was wearing my Bluetooth headphones and the audio was kind of weird, and then some of the clips I was just going on this big old frickin' rant, so I cut those out. Just got back from my family's house, spent some time with my family, and then my dad was ever so kind enough to let me load up all of the stuff that I had there in his truck and then bring it here. So I'm currently working on organizing. I am going to go ahead and end off this video, but before I do, I'm going to go ahead and share my favorite Christmas food. My favorite Christmas food, it's so hard, but I'd have to say ham. Every Christmas, my stepmom cooks the best ham. It's so good. Her mashed potatoes are amazing. Same with her green bean casserole. She always has cranberry sauce, which is great. It's always great. The food is it's amazing. Ham is my favorite Christmas food, though, because my mom just makes it so well. Alright, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, join the notification station, the whole shabam shaboodle, the whole kit and caboodle, if you know what I mean. And that's going to be the end of today's video, and this is Mathena signing off. Good boy!